the government has spent millions and millions of pounds to try and encourage women to go into STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Now, I'm a female computer scientist and I've worked in the field for 20 years at least. Longer. Anyway, and even today, even now, I still struggle a little bit, because you kind of go like, yes, I am in a minority and I did think things were going to get better, but the last 2 courses I taught, web design and databases, 1 woman in each class, and even today there was like a guy in the class didn't take me very seriously, even though I've 20 years more experience than him, I have 3 degrees more than him, and I'm there, I've passed whatever interview to have that job. He still would ask the guy next to him, not me. He failed the course and the guy next to him got, I don't know, 3rd, because both of them weren't very good and they were sufficiently unaware. But all they knew was, as a woman, I didn't know much. That's what they believed. And why wouldn't they? We live in a patriarchal, generalised society, and it's not improved. There's been no improvement for the whole time I've walked this earth, because it's entrenched, it's institutionalised, and the government can spend all the money they have and all the money they'll ever collect, and until they actually change the structure of IT and the culture of IT, nothing is going to change for the better. The culture of STEM. We have what you need to build a culture that's thriving and healthy. You need to have role models, you need to have tribes, and you need to have stories. We currently don't have that for women. They're coming out slowly and gradually, but it's not enough, it's not fast enough. We don't get rewarded, and there's no equal pay. As a woman, there's a legitimacy of men. If you see a man in a particular position, you just ultimately think he should be there. If you see a woman, rather like my student, quite more often than not, you question their abilities based on their gender, and it's absolutely outrageous. We should be teaching respect for both genders. So, and yeah, the no rewards bit is, at the time I asked, my first lecturing position, I got paid 12% less than a colleague who was a lot younger than me, was about 4 years younger than me, and I had degrees in different subjects, and I also spoke more languages, and I asked for a rise, and it was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory, because the head of department was really unpleasant about it, but I had to do it. I had no choice. I couldn't be paid less just because I'm female. I left anyway, but that's not the point. The point is, we need to have more respect for women, and if you take time out to go and raise future generations of humans, then you shouldn't be penalised for it. You should be supported in this. It's the most important job, and yet, how often did we hear? I saw a tweet some while ago of somebody who was doing a PhD said, you have to explain this to get ready for the exam. Explain this simply like you were talking to your mother. It's outrageous. We need to change the language, and we need to have a genealogy for women, and that's the only way you will see more women in society, more women in technology, taking up these places. You can't just throw money at a problem. You have to change the culture, and that starts obviously with education.